Finding your ideal client can at times be scary and sometimes be uncharted waters. But what I'm here to tell you today is that finding your ideal client is a lot easier than you think it is. When you find the exact niche audience that you've been trying to reach, it genuinely feels amazing as a business owner, as an influencer, as honestly just someone who has a wide range of platforms. It feels great when you're speaking to your audience and your audience gets it. Your audience is on the same page with you and your audience can relate to everything that you're talking about. So thus, I do encourage you that finding your ideal client is something that you will be able to do today if you follow along with all the tips and tricks that I will be talking about today. What I do want to warn you is that it's not intimidating. It's actually extremely gratifying. And again, once you find that audience that really does love your content as much as you love putting it out, you're sold and you're ready. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can keep updated with all of our tips and tricks. And of course, please check out all of our other social media channels, such as Instagram, TikTok, our website, and many more. But okay, let's get right on into this video and let's figure out how to find that ideal client of yours. So in order to find out who your ideal client is, let's take a look at your current client base. What does it look like? What's the age range? What's the region? What's the interest? Does it fit the tone? Does it fit the aesthetic? Is it the audience that you're catering to? You're gonna have to ask yourself these questions. And once you do that, you'll be able to truly identify that ideal client. Because again, it might not be that your business is becoming sour, it just might be that you're marketing and targeting the wrong audience, thus the wrong client. So essentially, just again, let's analyze your current client base and see what it's made up of. Number 2 would be to consider their current habits. How often are they looking at your page? How often are they watching your videos? How often are they actually interacting with your new products? And how many sales are you getting? You really just have to really analyze their current habits and see how it's affecting your brand. Once you do this, you'll be able to truly identify that ideal client that you've been looking for. I know that it can sound intimidating and can also be scary at times, but what I'm here to tell you is that it's actually quite simple. But just by analyzing the current clients and their current behaviors, you'll be able to find exactly who your ideal client is. Number 3 would be to identify their goals. I know this sounds silly, but what I'm gonna tell you today is that by finding out where your client wants to be and what they're looking for and what they're trying to succeed in life, this will say a lot about what you're trying to serve as a brand. I mean, let's say that you're a workout brand and you have a ton of different, workout clothing and stuff like that. You want to see does my client want to work out? Does my client want comfortable clothes to work out in? Is my client using my workout clothes as loungewear? Asking yourself these questions will really gauge exactly what kind of audience you're looking for and what kind of audience is exactly being itself figured out amongst your audience, leading you to your ideal client. But again, just truly analyzing that. What are their goals? And the next tip to finding your ideal client is actually finding out their fears. What is your client scared of? And how can you solve it? And I'm not saying anything like drastic. I mean just small fears, and small fears that something that you can control. Maybe they feel that they can't find the right bra. Can you find a solution to that depending on, their size and depending on, the kind of bra they're looking for, the fabric of the bra, the mobility of the bra, etc. but just finding out exactly what their fears and successes can truly lead to finding your ideal client. But again, analyzing every kind of situation or specificity of your client will really help you find exactly what they're looking for and find exactly what their current interests are. Next one is going to be to ask yourself, who do you want to work with and or for? When you're looking through Instagram, when you're looking through TikTok, and when you're analyzing social media, you're gonna find brands that mirror the kind of brand that you wanna become or the kind of business that you wanna, again, succeed as. But what I'm here to tell you is that you don't need to copy a certain brand or a certain look. You can achieve just as much by genuinely just taking inspiration and seeing where you want your brand to go. Once you do that, you're able to truly identify that ideal client, because not only are you identifying them, you're also identifying you and what your brand needs in order to succeed. But essentially, it's gonna be a really simple, analytic situation once you really figure out who you're trying to target and why you're trying to target them. I mean, if you look at all these Gen Z brands, again, they're marketed towards a younger audience. Not saying that you'd find them on LinkedIn, but you're most likely going to find them on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Instagram, because those platforms are marketed towards younger audiences. So again, just being wary of that, keeping that in mind, can really help you move and put your foot into the right direction when it comes to not only growing your business, not only boosting your sales, not only finding your niche audience, but also finding that ideal client. So the last one is gonna be, what do they need? What does your ideal client need? Do they need a business that's consistent? Do they need a business that's gonna respond to them when they have questions about their products? Do they need a business that's going to be, asking for their input and making things interactive so that their audience can truly feel that they're connecting with the brand? Once you find out who exactly your ideal client is, you can figure out what they need. And by doing that and by truly following what they need and what they can truly get out of everything, this can help you, again, skyrocket that brand, skyrocket that business, and take your endeavors to places that you can't even imagine. So essentially just making sure that you are on top of that and making sure that you're truly, being conscious of those decisions can truly help build your brand and take it to the next level. But essentially, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you have any questions about this particular topic, I really hope that I can help you find your ideal client. And by our tips today, I hope that it truly did help. I know that finding your ideal client and finding your audience is probably one of the hardest things to do when it comes to opening up a business. When you're marketing to the right people and the right audience, you're gonna find it really easy to be able to make a product that's marketable and that's profitable, because the people that want that product is the one that it's being catered to. So once you do this, you'll be able to build the brand of your dream, and the business and the product and the service that you're trying to provide to the public will genuinely skyrocket. It will boom, your engagement will increase, and that audience will grow. But of course, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can keep updated on all of our tips and tricks and all of our marketing strategies. And of course, check out all of our other social media so that you can keep updated and really just follow along on our journey of all of our marketing skills. But anyways, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.